it's a surprise Matt Damon at the end. Thought it was great acting.
It was Will Hunting.
Will.
Private Hunting.
Saving Private Will.
We'll say it again.
Come on.
Keep going. No, let's finish this.
Right.
Keep going.
The goal is to try to get him to say
No.
it.
Okay.
No, just
From Mr. Broke Productions, in an association with Maximillionaire and Vice City Kingpin, present to you Life on Easy Mode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Life on Easy Mode podcast. We are here once again. All of us are almost fully vaccinated. We're 2/3 of the way done. When I say that,
I got my second dose yesterday, and I feel off, but I could feel better, you know.
right? Because you messaged me yesterday. You said I don't know if I'll be able to come tomorrow because depending on how you felt, but you seem your usual self,
Yeah.
drowsy.
Drowsy.
He started growing another arm when I was driving him here. So I mean, but
Yeah.
we had
It disappeared. I'm good.
Yeah, I had to fucking cut it off.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. It's good.
Did you get a haircut with the vaccine?
That's been like that.
2 weeks ago.
Why am I just now noticing this?
We've
I saw you
mentioned this.
last week.
Yeah,
Wait, you were wearing a hood last week. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably why.
He's trying to show off his locks.
I'm trying to wait for it to grow back a little bit more.
I like it like that.
I think it looks good, honestly. It's got the summer vibe to it.
No, shut the fuck
No,
up.
what do you mean no? Oh, sorry for being nice. Okay, all right, well.
Well, technically, there is no such thing as a summer vibe hair because summer vibe hair can be long hair, like lifeguards have.
So,
it can be like,
dude, like surfers with their long. hair.
yeah, dude. Whoa.
Wait, did you buy this shit?
Hi,
This is the one I said that you look like you'd be in Hawaii if you wore it.
Every shirt I buy looks.
No,
like
he looks
Hawaii.
like someone who works at a hotel in Hawaii. That's. Hi, how you doing, Jeff? My name is Bob.
Can I be at the one that with Mila Kunis, the one that she works in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, that movie?
You
never seen that movie?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that.
The
movie.
one that says, "Oh my goodness, I love Mila Kunis," but never seen that movie where she's almost.
Okay, moving on.
Okay,
Okay.
I had a crush on Mila Kunis when I was 11.
And you still do.
I think she's beautiful, but she's not my celebrity crush anymore. It's Billie Eilish.
Gay.
And Emma Appleton.
Gay.
And Zendaya.
Gay.
No.
Okay,
kidding,
you have a
just kidding.
slideshow on your
Just
computer.
kidding.
I don't want to hear it. Yeah.
You call me that.
All right, boys. So now we've got our throats cut by each other. What do we have to talk about today? Well, what do we want? What do we want to start off with? I should say.
Well, speaking of getting things cut off with, I want to talk about Resident Evil because I love that game.
That scared me for a sec.
So what's that?
I said that scared me. He said, speaking of things that's going to get cut off. As a boy, what do you think this first thing I'm going to think of? You're going to cut my hair, obviously.
Yeah, I'm getting the hormone pills today. It's gonna be a long transition,
There
but
it
I
is.
think we'll do it.
Okay,
There it is.
Caitlyn Jenner.
There it is. There it is. Did you hear it?
What?
Did you hear it?
Did I hear what?
He
Shut
said
the
it.
fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
God.
I'm telling you, that's on a T-shirt. It's going on a T-shirt.
Mad era too.
I'm not. It's not happening.
It is. It is.
God era too.
I'll make it. I'll make Gia era.
I'll be your production manager.
No, yours would be Jer Uso.
I'll be the guy working on the assembly line at the warehouse.
Ready? G on. Gian clothing.
You can get Gian out of this house.
No,
What?
that didn't work as
Okay,
well. That
yeah.
didn't work as well.
You know, I'll leave.
Yeah, that did not work as well.
Miguel, this is your podcast.
Why am I leaving? You fucking said the joke.
Yeah, but you said. All right. Anyway.
I want to talk about Resident Evil because that was it's been a big game that's come out last week and it's been pretty much a staple for memes for a little bit. The thing
Lady
Dimitri,
whatever.
French name.
something like that. I think.
I don't know, I
just
didn't
call
read
it
the Bible.
Totally. But no. So I'm not gonna spoil the game because I think that Miguel.
Basically, she's got big titties.
Miguel should definitely play it.
I'm not playing that.
But
No way in hell I'm playing that.
But no, I've been waiting for this game since Resident Evil 7. And when Resident Evil 7 came out in 2017, no one knew what to think about it because it was the first person, went back to the horror roots, and everything after Resident Evil 4 was dog shit. Let's be honest. It was not as...
Resident Evil 5 was fun. If you played with another person. I have RE5. That was fun.
Well,
RE6, I'll agree, was dog shit.
But all
Operation
those
Raccoon City, I don't even know what the hell that was.
But there was like several mini games that mini games, but like smaller games
non-canon,
that
I guess.
No, those are all canon. Those
Really?
are all canon.
Well, they're
that
like
came-
on the side though.
Exactly. So, the Resident Evil storyline was fucking weird, and then years later they came out with Resident Evil 7, the same creators, and then I fucking loved it because it went back to its horror roots. It was still a little bit of, not really actiony, but it was more on the horror side. So, And then they made the remakes of Resident Evil 2 and 3, which I loved, except Resident Evil 3 was kind of like an easy game, I felt like. And then Resident Evil 8 came out, and at first I was like, okay. But the one thing I loved about this game is that from Resident Evil 7, there was only like a few like different, the bosses were fine, but like the individual monsters, there was only a few of them, like few different ones that you would have to worry about.
Oh, like models, I guess you could say.
Yeah, like different, yeah. But in this one, you had like werewolves, you had zombies, you had big vampire bats, you had mechanical robots, you had armored ones, and then you have all these like mini bosses.
How long did it take you to finish the game?
I think it said 15 hours, so not that long. So it's not that long of a game. So no, I really loved it. I downloaded on the PS5 for you. I think you should definitely play it, because now what I realized that you can play mercenary mode, which is kind of like what you said in Resident Evil 4, where you can unlock it and you can play these small challenges, and you can go through different stages and different areas of the game, and I think it's fucking fun.
So did you like how far have you gotten on mercenaries mode on RE8?
I only did the I've completed, because the first time I played it, I was like, oh, I only got level B. Where's the next stage? And then I read it more. I was like, oh, I have to get to a certain amount of stage. You can get up to SS tier. I think it's SS, S, A, B, and C for different scores, and it tells you what you unlock with each one.
Okay, so that's pretty different compared to Resident Evil 4, because they did it based on stars. However many points you got on the map, like if you got 60,000 or more, you got 5 stars, and that's like the most you could get.
Well, the points that you in total when you're all done. So like the first, I guess, map or area is the village, and that's about 3 areas.
Hey, how about that? That's the first map for mercenaries mode on RE4, the village.
Oh, maybe it's an Easter egg.
You know,
but
that's like the first part you go to
after the
RE4.
3 areas, it's like Batman Arkham City or like any challenge nights. It gathers all your score at the end, and it gives you the ranking tier.
Right.
And then from that, you can either, like, I think once you get past A, you can unlock the next map, or you can unlock like another weapon that you can use. So, and I think I only got up to 3 of them. I don't know how many there are.
Yeah, because in RE4, the reason why you would complete all the mercenaries modes, because you got one of the infinite weapons, which was the hand cannon, and if you bought that from the merchant, it was only like a 3-round revolver, but if you upgraded it enough, and if you got the exclusive, it was unlimited, and you could kill basically anything in one shot. And so it was badass. RE4 has my favorite gun in any video game of all time, the Chicago typewriter, which is it's an unlimited Tommy gun with the drum mag though. But if you get the special skin number 2, Leon dresses up as a pimp, and Ashley has knight armor on, and it has the drum mag. No, it's the greatest thing, because if you get that skin, I forget how you unlock it. I think you just beat it on pro. And Ashley is invincible. When you carry her, she can't die because she has armor on, knight armor. You could blow her up with an RPG. She's totally fine. Oh my fucking God. And then like in RE4, have you played it?
No, I've
okay, so basically in RE4, there's going to be parts where Ashley follows you, right? And it's like you literally baby her in the game, because if you guys are jumping down a ladder or going down a ladder, Leon will jump down. Rather than Ashley just climbing down herself, she'll jump down and Leon will catch her, right? Okay. So if you have the special skin 2 on, Leon's in a suit, but she's in knight armor, he'll catch her, and like as he gets up, you see him like holding his back, like boom, it's funny as hell.
So yeah. I'm gonna replay it so I can I want to complete a lot of trophies on this game. I want to do the hardened mode, and
he's going for platinum.
I am because this game
he's going to the stars.
This game I actually want to replay, because I love puzzle games. I love the Resident Evil puzzle things where you have to get the things to unlock the doors and stuff like that. The lock picks to unlock things. It's very original Resident Evil, which I love about it. And then the more actiony side, which I won't get into because it's gonna spoil it, but like especially with the mercenary mode, it's very much Resident Evil 4. So I think Resident Evil 7 is better because of how it came out of nowhere. It was a surprise hit. And right now I think actually Resident Evil 5 is one of PS5's best selling right now. I think I already sold like 3 million copies, and like
I wonder why.
Only 3 million copies, but you also have to realize there's probably just a little bit more than that for PS5s, because PS5s are still sold out. I literally was trying to look at one. Nope, can't get one.
Listen, again, you're not missing out on much, because besides this and like a few other games, there's not.
That's why I didn't mind playing on PS4.
There's not a lot of like exclusive PS5 or next gen games yet.
The only ones that I know about is I think God of War 2 might be the sequel, might be for PS5 exclusive. I originally thought that the Resident Evil 8 was going to be PS5 exclusive, but then they they went for Xbox One and the PS4.
Because it's still too early for next gen for it to just be.
Yeah,
I think.
because
I think
nobody
it's
has
because,
it. Nobody has it yet.
I think that's exactly why.
I think also I was reading at PS4 by 2022 they're going to make another slim model.
Are you serious?
I heard about that. So, and I
Okay.
think that one is going to be more for the backwards compatibility. I'm not sure because they were talking about the backwards compatibility, and then I was reading it, and then someone was commenting, and I don't know if it's a really good source, but this person knows a lot about like gaming and says like this slim version will allow you to play PS3, PS2, and PS1 games.
Oh shit.
So, but I don't know if that's 100% true. Don't take my word on that. But anyways, Resident Evil 8 is a phenomenal game. I'm gonna replay it because that's a replayable. I mean, I played it and I loved it. There was only one part that I was like, that's kind of boring. But like, it's a little brush off because then you get right back into the action.
Out of all the Resident Evil games you've played, where would you put it on like a list?
I top 3. Resident Evil 7. Actually. Probably the first Resident Evil is one of my favorites because I originally played that when I first had the I think like the PS2, or PS1. And then I replayed it when I got the classic PlayStation, even though I did not remember what the fuck to do. But I really like the remake of Resident Evil 2. But for ranking, it's probably going to be Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8, and then Resident Evil 2 remake, or the regular.
Wow. When you get, I could leave and let you borrow it. Play Resident Evil 4.
I'll definitely play it.
Play it because again,
if it picks up right after Resident Evil 3, the remake is different from the original game.
I didn't play 3, but I'm pretty sure it does.
It's-
It takes
it's-
place. By this time, Leon S. Kennedy is a federal agent, and the story is he's going to Raccoon City.
Yeah.
To save the president's daughter.
Because I know Resident Evil 2 and 3. I know the remakes are different from the originals, but the story is basically the same. They take place basically Resident Evil 3 takes place as the outbreak is starting, and Resident Evil 2 is Leon. You're entering the police station like just after it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely play it.
Hey Miguel, how you doing? Haven't heard from you in a while.
Want to play a horror game?
Wait,
That'll be a
wait, have
video.
you played any Resident Evil games?
No. Why would he?
Well, RE4 is not even okay.
He doesn't.
Granted, it's still a horror game, but it's more based on story
I'm
and
not
than
playing
guns.
it.
If there's a jump scare involved, no.
There's maybe like 3 jump scares in RE4.
If he's being hunted, no.
What is? I don't think I've ever played a horror game before.
Have you watched me play? Were you over at my house watching me play? Play Outlast or
Wait,
Blair Witch?
I think I have. No, I've definitely seen you play. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think. I think there is one game. I just can't remember the game.
Was it on like PS4?
I know it was on PC. It's not the one. It's not the one that we played recently that we streamed. It's not that one.
What, Visage?
No.
Oh, he's talking about Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not that one.
Well, that's more of a fun game though.
It's, fuck, I can't remember.
Is it kind of like Dead by Daylight? Friday the 13th?
Oh, I think it was one of those zombie games
That
that came out in like 2014, 2015.
Left 4 Dead?
I think it was Left
Oh,
4 Dead.
you play Left 4 Dead?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Funny enough, I was just streaming last night with my friend. We
I
played
think
Left 4 Dead too.
you can't.
Well, you
quote
played
me on
zombies.
Was
too,
it?
like
Were
Call
there
of
4
Duty.
players?
Yes.
Okay, and like,
Okay.
do you start off like there's like a table with like ammo, crowbar, med kit, maybe?
I think so.
Okay, because you might play Left 4 Dead.
It's
It's
a
PC
PC zombies game,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, PC only?
I think. It's
I
only
think
PC.
so, I'm not
I think
entirely
it's
sure.
only PC.
Hold on.
I've
Yeah,
never
look
seen
it up.
I've never seen on like the
Talk while
consoles.
Yeah. So,
Oh my goodness.
Actually, come to think of it, I've been playing a lot of zombie games recently. Left 4 Dead, you got me into
Black
Black
Ops
Ops 3
3.
Zombies, which I will admit, okay, maybe in 2015 I didn't give BO3 the chance it should have because I always looked at that as a shit game. But I never played the zombies. I only played mainly multiplayer, which you could admit is ass.
And well, actually, when I've been replaying it, I remember liking it, and I think Miguel can back me up. Black Ops 3 multiplayer, I think it's not the best multiplayer, but I think it was a lot more fun than what the recent ones.
After
have come
Advanced
out.
Warfare, I already got sick of the whole like exo jumpsuits things. Like I don't know. I
Once
just felt-
Infinite Warfare hit, it was dog shit. I
Yeah,
just hated it.
because you were in space. It's Halo at that point.
Yeah, because what Advanced Warfare did, there's the game that came out right before it was exosuits, and then what Black Ops.
Sorry.
Oh, all right. It was Black Ops 3 that had like what do you call them? The fucking the individual characters that have the special abilities. Those things.
Like classes?
Yeah. It introduced those with the exosuit, so everyone's like, oh, okay. And then Infinite Warfare literally just a slap paste the exact same thing, and everyone's like, ugh. And then Black Ops 4 is just that with no jumping.
Black Ops 4 was a barcode.
I don't even know what I. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I did play one of the Left 4 Deads. I'm not entirely sure, but the game was Dead Rising 3.
Oh, I never played that.
Oh, I heard of it though.
I've heard of it.
And then technically, if you count Dying Light, I have played Dying Light.
Dying Light.
before.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you play on like Call of Duty Zombies? I mean, Call of Duty Zombies are hard.
No,
No?
it's not as.
Well,
Maybe
World at
original.
War, the
Yeah,
first
the
one,
originals.
that's creepy.
World War II Zombies was pretty like not mellow as the other zombies too. I would
Yeah,
say.
Miguel was like.
No, I wasn't
barring, but
scared,
He
but
was
it was just-
underneath the covers. He was shitting.
Well, see,
He-
like I guess the World War II zombies from the COD franchise, they were more focused on horror rather than like guns and stuff. Because again, first map, Nocturne and Tone, there was no perks. All you have was a mystery box and the ray gun. But
Well, we're talking about World War II, not World
right,
at
I know
War.
the one from
Oh,
2017.
okay,
Yeah.
I never played those zombies.
It
actually.
was.
Did-
I played the first 2 maps. I think I had the season pass. I didn't play. any
We
of
were
them.
stuck in like a loop because we ran out of ammo and couldn't.
Yeah, and we couldn't. But I did the Easter egg by myself afterwards.
Mhm,
But
without me.
yeah, it's okay. I've done a lot of Easter eggs with it. But now we all have Black Ops 3, which would be fun. We'll all do the Moon Easter egg, the Origins Easter egg. Oh my goodness. And then you hear me yell at you throughout the mic. What the fuck? It's round 6!
Dies, goes down.
Nicky, this is why you're a fucking virgin!
No! I have a question, guys.
Yeah?
Why does J. Cole type like this? I'm going to put the text on, obviously.
Well,
He's talking about J. Cole's new album, The Off Season.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the
If you
Off
can't
Season.
see, if you're listening to us, Miguel just whipped out his dick and is beating it off
that-
right
that's
now.
not what I
furiously.
did.
A side effect of this
he's
vaccine, it's
actually-
grown 10 inches.
Yeah. Have you?
Unerect?
Have you?
Anyways,
We might have to test it out.
The Fall Off, which has been in production for a long ass time, a few years. I'm not entirely.
It's had more development than the new Star Wars trilogy.
Probably. Just came out. I would really recommend you listen to it if you're a fan of hip hop and J. Cole in general. There's one song that I don't like and that many people didn't like, but the rest are pretty good. And
Which song was that?
it's called "Punching the Clock," or sorry, P space U space N.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
'cause he typed like
I
that.
get it. My brain was just like, psh. I was like,
But
what the fuck?
yeah, "Punching the Clock."
Can't read that far.
Take a listen if you want, but it's skippable. But that's the only song. The rest are pretty good.
Yeah, and there's like, what, 12 songs on there?
Yeah, 12.
Oh, okay.
He went #1 in 68 countries.
Holy
Already?
shit.
Damn. We're
US
not
being one
69.
of them,
Come
I
on.
imagine.
Huh?
US being one. Yeah, one away from greatness.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, one more country get involved. Get like Luxembourg or like, I don't know, Liechtenstein in there.
Ukraine.
Yeah, just Ukraine.
Nicki Minaj made the mistake of dropping the same night because
Bro, why?
You know,
is it-
I'm
she's-
glad. I'm glad.
you know what? Low-key, I'm glad
Because-
too.
I don't even listen to much mainly hip hop. I know for a fact J. Cole's a way better artist than Nicki Minaj
Oh
will
my God,
ever
100.
be.
She freaking said like what last year, 2 years ago that I'm gonna retire.
I was like, thank God.
Nope. That
That was the Tyler Creator memes. So that was a fucking lie.
was a fucking lie. I listened to it. I don't think I'm not as a J. Cole fan as you, but I think I really liked him a lot more after listening to this album. I think this
Sorry, I'm
No,
not
I'm
gonna
sorry.
cut you off.
I think this is gonna be unless Drake drops his album in June or July. I think this album will be more of a summer staple album. I think, hopefully, unless Drake comes out of nowhere and makes it better. But I mean,
He most likely will,
But-
but I
but
unfortunately.
I really
hate
like
Do you
this.
like Drake more than J. Cole?
He makes. Not that I don't like Drake more than J. Cole. It's just that he makes he makes better songs to like hype you up.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. And I is J. Cole's more of like the you listen to the story.
like inspirational, like yo, what the fuck did he just say, like shit like that. But Drake is just like get the club
like
up.
the hype. Yeah. He's a
So,
hype train.
yes,
And I know for a fact how much J. Cole means to you because he was the artist that really got you into hip hop. Because before then, you listened mostly to like alternative rock, right?
Yeah, he was.
Did you listen to any hip hop before J. Cole?
the Linkin Park rap?
I used to listen to Eminem a little bit, but not
Yeah.
not as much.
Well, I mean,
as
we kind of all did.
Well,
yeah. But that's it.
We still
Before J.
do.
Cole, not really anyone else.
Yeah, and I like a few songs by him. I like No Role Models. I like Who Dat because I remember hearing that back on the radio like 2010. I was like, was that like his first big hit? Who Dat, or was that one of them? Because he's been around for a lot longer than I
Because
realized.
there's an album before that album,
Oh, okay.
so I don't think it's.
He's been around since like the late 2000s.
I think one of my favorite
Early
songs is
2000s,
Crooked Smile.
mid-2000s.
Crooked Smile.
Oh, that
that
Kid
album.
Cudi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what about him?
I did listen to him before J. Cole. But
Oh,
but he's
okay.
like more like an rap and R&B kind of guy. So
Oh.
I just,
Is it? Oh.
bro, Day and Night was like everywhere.
Day
No,
and
no.
I listen
Night.
to that religiously.
Me too.
Oh, we
And
can't sing
did you
it.
ever listen to the remix for that song, the Crookers remix?
I think
They played that
so.
on the radio a lot. It was like the.
That
That
was Batman.
Batman.
Kid
Day
Cudi.
night.
Featuring Kid Cudi.
Featuring Kid Cudi. Cudi Man. Bat Kid.
Dark and Night.
Because dark and night. All the
Beating
criminals.
up the bad guys at dark and night.
It's
Oh
like
my God.
gravity. All
my
you need is a little.
I'm assuming you would recommend I listen to it.
I feel like you like it because it's on that level of like a mix of rap and something else.
What, like R&B? Is it like it?
No, like you, because like it gives me Childish Gambino vibes.
Oh, so kind of like an alternative, maybe?
No, not that much. But like,
Okay.
Like he steps out of like what he usually does and like
His comfort zone, I
Yeah.
guess. Okay.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like 2014 Forest Hills Drive, he was like oh, let me rap all over and like maybe sing like a few choruses and stuff and whatever. But here he does that, but like how do I explain it? He does other stuff too.
Right.
Like switches up his words and flow. So
Okay. So it's like different each song. Kind of. It's not like one of those albums.
yeah,
where, like,
it's not like
Yeah.
every song is different. I'll tell you that much.
right. Okay.
Like
but
every song is like a different like style of rapping.
that's good. I can appreciate that because you have a lot of songs where it's just like every song's 3.5 minutes long. It's the same like style, verse, chorus, refrain, whatever. So, but all right, maybe I'll give it a listen. But
I think you should.
what would you give it out of 10?
He told me.
Honestly,
Honestly,
because I know you gave it like an 11 out of 12, or 11 out of 10 the first time you listened to it.
after I let it marinate, I'd say I give it a 9.5.
Really?
Yeah, he said 9.8 right after I said, what did you give it right after he listened to it? 9.8. And I go, bruh.
Shit. Okay.
And it's still up there. Interesting.
Maybe I will give it a listen.
Interesting.
I will say this. I do think it's better than KOD.
Is it do you think it's his best album?
I still think 2014 Hills Drive is his best album. Just because well, it's my favorite album from him, but this is a close second.
When did the other one come out? The one you like him?
2014.
Oh, is that the one with no role models on it?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, because I do really like that song. We can't even. I was about to start humming it. We can't even do that.
I started singing like the first few words. So
No, you know what happened to me real quick before we go on to the next topic? You know what happened to me? I wasn't humming or singing a song. So this was last weekend. I was live streaming, right? I wanted to react to the Elon Musk skits on stream, right?
Yeah.
So, and I had a few people in my chat, they're saying, hey, what's up, bro? They're there to chill. And as I'm watching, I'm looking at the chat, I see people going, rip. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, oh, okay. And they were saying like copyright. I'm like, what the hell's happening? I didn't realize. And then all of a sudden I'm like, all right, whatever. So I continue watching the Elon Musk skits for SNL. I continue to watch it. All of a sudden, people saying in my comment section that, oh, you're back. I'm like, wait, what? So I look back at the VOD. While I was streaming, my stream didn't even end. What it did was middle of me streaming, it just went, this stream is suspended because we detected copyrighted material. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I can't even react. I was reacting to the Elon Musk skits.
Did you have your webcam over it?
Yeah, I had my webcam over it, and I would pause it from time to time to talk.
Then
You
that
can get away with it on Twitch.
you can do that on YouTube though.
No, because someone in my comment section said he used to stream on Twitch, but he got banned for that exact same reason because of copyright shit.
It's an algorithm problem.
And I was like, what the fuck? So eventually my stream came back, but for like 5 minutes, it was just that screen that said, I'll put it like an image here, that said, we detected copyrighted material. And it didn't even have the balls to end my stream. It just let that play out while still being live.
I think it was just an algorithm problem. It detected that there might have been copyright stuff because SNL had just came out, but then the algorithm bug said, "Oh, never mind," and then we'll put you back on. That's why it didn't.
Right,
end it,
and then so like after I ended the stream, I checked back. It's blocked worldwide. That stream.
oh, it is.
Yeah, it's blocked worldwide. Mr. Worldwide. This is how I make it, everyone.
That's kind
It's
of
so stupid. I'm like, what? You can't even do anything. I wasn't even trying to play it, claim it as my own. I was just reacting. My webcam was over it, and I was pausing it from time to time to make some,
That's
some
why I also
comments.
don't want to do the meme war stuff or like do any video edits anymore because I'm scared that like I'm gonna get copyrighted again. Or,
Yeah,
like,
YouTube 2016 is a lot different than
Yeah,
now.
we've talked about this, but we don't have to go over it again. But like, I think we talked about this last week. But like, that's why I don't want to do it because it's gonna either get blocked or oh no, copyright strike. Oh fuck you.
Right.
But
Yeah.
no,
It's ridiculous.
it's fucking dumb. I was gonna say retarded, but
You can say that.
Retarded.
Yeah, because who gives a crap?
Yeah.
Speaking of YouTube, I don't know if you guys may have heard something about this. This is something that happened a few days ago. The YouTuber Boogie2988 got arrested. No, excuse me. He turned himself in. Yeah, because on aggravated assault charges. And do you know what it's referring to? Do you guys remember back in September there was a guy by the name of Frank Castle who actually went to Boogie's house uninvited?
Yep, I remember that.
So basically what happened was
Did that happen recently?
That happened in September.
I don't know who this is.
I thought that was.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I thought it was in just at the turn of the year. No.
No, this happened a long time ago. I thought it was sooner too. That already happened in September. That's what I thought too. I thought it happened in November.
I feel like we talked about it after then, because I don't think we talked about it in September. I feel like we talked about it afterwards. No.
We might have mentioned it, but I don't. Well, basically, for those who don't know, back in September, months before that, a guy named Frank Castle, who's I forget what they're called. They're real stream or real life streamers, where they go up to people and they'll basically harass them, just be assholes. And Frank Castle's one of those guys. And so basically, what had happened was he was harassing Boogie for months before then, and he was saying to him, "I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to come to your house. I know where you live." And Boogie was telling him, "Don't." But eventually, Boogie started losing his mind. He says, "Do it. I'm going to kill you." Boogie, for those who don't know, he has a lot of mental problems. He has a lot of.
Wait, is this the guy that helps Chris Hansen do the
What?
No.
No. Okay.
He has no involvement with Chris Hansen.
Okay.
I don't.
No. I forget who you're thinking of.
I don't. Onision, are you thinking of?
No, because remember you said Chris Hansen has this guy that was
Oh no, that's someone completely different. He
Yeah.
was just a nobody on Twitter. He didn't have an actual following.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
So basically, eventually in September, Frank Castle goes to this guy's house. Boogie comes out with a gun, a revolver.
Oh, okay. Now I remember.
You seen the meme where he's pointing the gun?
The video, or at least.
Frank, you can see it on Frank Castle's GoPro, and then Boogie's ring light or doorbell caught the footage too, and he's pointing the gun at Frank Castle, and at one point he's telling him, "Leave, you're not welcome here." And at one point Frank Castle, I believe he goes, "All right, shoot." He fires a warning shot in the air, which, okay, I'll say this, I feel bad that Boogie was getting harassed. I think that Frank Castle had no right whatsoever to show up to his house, but at the same time it is absolutely moronic that he thought it would be a good idea to fire a warning shot in the air. You shouldn't fire a warning shot at all, in my opinion.
In general.
If anything, if you felt you had to fire a warning shot, fire into the ground, into the grass, where it just pole vaults into the grass. And from what I understand, I believe there's a elementary school near Boogie, a few miles away, and I think it actually landed near that school, the bullet, because when he fired it, it's going to come down eventually. The bullet's going to fly, and then it's going to go down. So basically, now months later, he's getting charged for aggravated assault, and there was a warrant out for his arrest. At the time, this will probably come out about a week ago now. The bond was $5,000, so Boogie said he's going to work with the authorities to see if he can get this resolved. So he turned himself in Wednesday. I'll put an image of his mugshot here. And he turned himself in, but then he got released out of jail because he paid the $5,000 bond.
Yeah, which...
Oh, wait. I think because you liked an Instagram post of
I'd
his
seen it on
mugshot,
Twitter.
right?
Yeah.
Is his name Stephen Williams?
Yep, Stephen Williams.
Okay,
You have seen this? Yeah. So that's him. That's his real name, Stephen Williams. We're not doxing. That's out there. That's already known knowledge. So personally, again, I think it was stupid that he fired the warning shot into the air because that could have killed somebody. I don't see where aggravated assault would come from. I know, when you look at it from a technical standpoint,
shooting the gun.
Yeah, but is there such a charge of mishandling a firearm, something like that? I feel like that would be a more
endangering someone.
Endangerment. I feel like that would be a more reasonable charge. But aggravated assault, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's not so as direct as a regular aggravated assault charge.
I know if you're in the presence of a minor and you do that, that's a crime. I don't know. I think it's something, a danger with a weapon in front of a minor or something like that, or endangering a minor with a weapon or something like that.
So do you think because it landed on the schoolyard of an elementary school, if I'm not mistaken?
Maybe
do you think
that's do you know what is the charge actually up there?
Yeah, it's aggravated assault. That's what the charge is for Boogie2988 or Boogie. And again, the bond was $5,000. He paid that, and now he's home now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's a charge of aggravated assault. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, the warrant for his arrest was issued May 7th, and he was later released on $5,000 bonds. Records show. So if I understand this, how this works correctly, he's already out. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, obviously he has to go to court and shit, but he's not in jail. From what I understand, he was in jail for like 3 hours, but then he paid the bond, and then he was.
Man,
he was,
definitely has money, so $5,000 was nothing to him.
yeah.
So wait, so what does he even do on YouTube?
So he was known.
To be fat.
He's an OG YouTuber. He's been around for a long time. He had this character named Francis. He would do where he was like this fat geek neck guy who would always talk about World of Warcraft. He would rage about video games, everything. Drank Mountain Dew, and that's really what got him popular. But he did like a multitude of things on his channel too. He did like a rambling series where he would talk about mental health, weight gain, weight loss. He would talk about video game news. And his channel for the last few years, because of turn of events that he's done, like he's done some questionable things in the past I won't get into, but that's kind of caused his channel to slowly decline and start to die. So, but at the end of the day, I personally don't think he's a bad dude. He's done some stupid shit in his past, yeah, but he seems like he's just trying to live his life. And again, he's kind of a broken man because he had a lot of messed up stuff happen to him when he was younger, primarily because of his mother, because she was like very abusive, and his father too, I believe. So that contributed to his mental health and his weight gain because he used food as an escape. But
didn't he have like a surgery, like not recently, but like a few years back at least?
2017, he had gastric bypass surgery. Took out, I think they took off like 100 pounds, and he's been able to. He's still a larger man, but he's been able to keep himself to not getting as big as he used to be.
Is he EDP big or?
He doesn't look like it.
Oh, I feel like now EDP is probably bigger than him. Because again, a few years ago, EDP wasn't that big. He was losing weight as well. And I'm glad you brought that guy up, because why the fuck is Boogie getting arrested? Trashed like EDP. Why is EDP still free? That's my question. From what I understand, Keemstar said that he has some insider news that he is going to get arrested, but we don't know anything about that.
Maybe they have to do like another investigation.
Yeah, but I think we've already talked about this. It's the way the Predator approachers did the investigation. Did it poorly? Didn't give the police the right information. I think they were just like, I don't know if I think I read this somewhere on Twitter, but like someone was like. Or it was just like in a mat. Someone said, imagine if the Predator are just withholding this information to the police. And I'm like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they were doing that.
They have to wait for the video to get monetized before they put out anything. The channel is gone now. So and they didn't make a cent. That was like $50,000 worth in everything they had made on that channel, and they didn't get a cent, which I'm glad. I'm personally glad. But
I wonder if their
I guess maybe, because you know how long it took for Boogie to get arrested. So maybe it's gonna take a little while before.
Donation still on the front.
Yep.
It's the first thing that still comes up.
So
they're gonna move to Vimeo.
Daily Motion.
How do you?
There's merch.
Talk.
There's not even like an about section that first pops up, like who we are. It's all just money.
There's a blog.
Oh, a blog.
Maybe. Oh, Jamie Daniels arrested. That was someone's been arrested. Oh, that was it. Okay.
I mean, granted, they have gotten people arrested before, but. They didn't even talk about again, this because of them, there's been people who have been let free because of how they handle this. I mean, because you gotta understand, doing stuff like that is really tough. Even Chris Hansen, he couldn't get people arrested because of how the predators were dealt with on his show To Catch a Predator. Even some predators on that didn't get arrested because it's so technical. There's so much that goes to it.
Well, most people have got arrested. I remember.
Right, but still, there's been those few cases that didn't.
Well, there was those few cases because apparently, there was at one point in time. This was during like 2006, 2007, like Chris Hansen stuff, where apparently one of the predators, after being confronted by Chris Hansen, committed suicide, and then the police took this into investigation, and so a lot of the predators that were caught, the police had to release because they would be endangering their own. I don't know the entire story, but like one of the predators killed themselves, and because it would look bad on the police and would look bad on the investigation and for the sting operation, they wouldn't allow someone to kill themselves. Obviously, I think they kept looking at the predator, like had a close eye on him, but I don't think they fully arrested him. Because of fear that another person would kill themselves. That only lasted for a few. Because I was watching this is Critical. He did like these live streams. I was watching snippets of people like recording his live streams, and he was watching these videos. And some of the videos from Chris Hansen were after a certain point of investigations during 2006 and 2007, one of the predators killed themselves. And in like at the end, where usually they would say so and so was arrested, so and so was charged with this, so and so for amount of years, so and so what amount of bail. Instead, it said, after the apparent suicide of another person, the police had to let him go. I don't know how long that went for, but that's, as far as I know, the only time. There's probably maybe been another time for a different reason. I don't know, but that I know for 100% fact is another reason why they wouldn't arrest them. But
all right. Well, I mean, I guess that's fair on the police ends because again, they don't want to make it seem like they're responsible. They want to save their own ass.
And it's 100% understandable. I do believe that they did keep an eye on the predators, though.
Yeah, because again, hot take, but I kind of don't care about a predator's safety. Going after a minor, I really don't look at you as a human being anymore.
What if like the predator had was mentally not there though, like mentally had a lot of family problems? You wouldn't feel bad?
No.
No. Okay.
No, not in the slightest. I feel bad for people who do drugs, people who have that kind of addiction. I feel bad for someone like Boogie who's had an eating problem. He's gone through a lot of abuse. Because for me, as soon as you go down the realm of talking to kids, I don't care what mental problems you have, I have nothing for you. But that's just me because that's just my bias, I guess you could say. But anyway, that's besides the point. I just think it's unfair that Boogie has to deal with this BS. Granted, this is months later while EDP is still free. So hopefully there is some justice and EDP does eventually get arrested because this fucker's got his own website now. He's doing some shit. Yeah, because he did confirm that the website is real. That wasn't fake. That is real.
What was that?
EDP.
He made a website?
Yeah, because remember his channel got banned on YouTube,
So
and remember.
he's posting videos.
Wait, I did not know this. Wait, what?
Okay, we didn't talk about this.
No.
When the
Okay,
fuck,
well,
what the
so
fuck do you
basically-
think- what is it called?
So do you remember back 2 weeks ago? I think we talked about this. There was a Facebook post. I think it's called EDP. Just look up EDP website. I don't know what it's called. I think it's either already out or it's coming soon.
EDP soccer?
That is
No.
You think that motherfucker is active athletically?
Oh, just okay. EDP.
So I don't think it's out yet because remember 2 weeks ago, right? We talked about. I think it's his Facebook. Well, he has a Facebook that he's been talking about it on. If you go to the Facebook,
Is this his actual Facebook, or is this just a fan?
Let me
because I was just at a Twitter.
Yeah, that's
He's still posting.
That was his actual. I just looked at a Twitter account that was not his actual account.
He's still posting on his Facebook.
yeah.
That's not real.
No,
Are you
it is
sure?
real. No, because here's what happened. So do you remember 2 weeks ago when I said there was a Facebook post made?
This isn't the end. It's the beginning. What is the content isn't available right now? What?
Yeah, look at all the comments. Look at the comments
Breaking
to like
news,
ratio.
EDP 445 official website coming soon. The movement will continue May 2nd. The movement?
Yeah, that's what he calls it. He calls it the movement.
When did he get booked? When did he get fucking the sting operation?
So that was filmed about a month ago. And so what happened? So do you remember 2 weeks ago, Gian, when we talked about I mentioned that there was a Facebook post that said that there would be a website coming soon. Now people thought that this was taken out of context. This may have been from an older video, but then EDP made another video calling out the predator poachers, calling out the YouTuber who kind of started this whole EDP
I know he
thing,
made an
Cold
Instagram
Raven.
live, but that was taken down.
That was taken down, but this video, and then in the video he confirmed, yes, the website is real, and he goes, the movement will continue. What the fuck? The fact that because here's what the thing, he now thinks he can get away with it because he's realized that as soon as he saw that the predator poachers kind of fucked up the sting operation and realized that the police may not be arresting him, he thinks he can get away with this now.
Like literally rating
Facebook post.
77.
So yeah, that's his official
77
Facebook.
reviews, rating 0.0.
Good.
Eagles don't have about as much wins as the age you like your dates to be. Oh my goodness. Good night. Who's someone? Good night, princess.
Oh my god, dude. It's so
Someone, let me ask y'all something. Is my life over? Reported for. I always wanted to get to know someone young. Like, oh my god.
It's like I hate it so much because this is why like I have so much anger towards the predator poachers now because now he's given. I mean, again, I hope there still is a good chance he could get arrested for maybe other things, but the fact that the predator poachers messed up the sting operation so much that he's going to be getting away with this, it seems like. How is someone this stupid? He thinks he can just get away with this.
EDP445.com.
Okay, maybe he's not stupid. But
I tried. It's not gonna.
No,
how does he have
I know,
no
but
sympathy? That's my question. How does he have no remorse whatsoever?
So the sting operation was released April 21st, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
But that was filmed a month prior.
That was filmed
but nobody
a
knew
while
about
before.
it until it started coming like
Yeah, until
today.
they started saying that, we caught EDP.
So they waited a month.
No. It was recorded, I think, about a week or so before the episode was actually
okay.
released. I'm just saying, like, EDP put out this video maybe like a month and a half later after this fucking thing was filmed.
This is a while back, February 20, 2020. But because people are going back and commenting, he's taking a picture with all these like Eagles fans and like these like young kids, young guys. The first comment, he probably liked all those little boys in that picture too.
I mean, we can make jokes about this. He fucking does. He probably does.
Bro, like, why? He really
Man's just a menace.
He knows
to
that he has
society.
no... I hope to God that there... I know that there's age differences. He definitely has younger audience. He 100% does.
Oh, yeah.
I hope to God that the younger audience
It's
doesn't agree with
It's
what he's
definitely
doing.
those kids that think they're all in middle school. They're like, oh yeah,
Yeah, but I
EDP
hope
did nothing
nobody-
wrong. Free
Yeah.
my
Oh no.
boy.
There's already been comments saying, "Oh, EDP did nothing wrong." You know, they're at most 11 because that's like the majority of his audience because they think constantly talking about jerking off shit is funny. Granted, I used to find EDP funny a while back. I liked him back then because I thought he was brutally honest. I thought he told it like it is, but unfortunately, he's nothing like how we thought he was. And yeah, it's just disappointing. So. That guy deserves to be deplatformed. He deserves to have his ass in jail. And I hope it happens. And from what Keemstar said, he didn't say specifically, but he says he has insider information. That's what he said on a podcast, the Half Baked podcast. And he said that EDP is going to jail.
You better be.
So that could be in regards to maybe the things that happened before, because there was never a police investigation about the other messages that he had with minors before this. Remember I mentioned that before? They could be investigating that, and maybe they can get something there. But unfortunately, I think with this sting operation, it doesn't look like anything's going to happen.
I think if they went for, if they didn't try to make money off of this, it would have been a lot better.
No, they weren't scumbags. They would have done a better job.
Yeah.
You can't.
And if they didn't if they actually were just trying to ask him like legit questions, like why are you here? What were you gonna do?
I'm just appalled that he released a video talking about the Eagles' schedule and prediction, and it's a 5-minute video, and I'll just
Don't
play it.
My phone was off anyways. But he just has the balls. Like, okay, no, I didn't get caught for
I
almost
hope
having
the
sex.
Eagles official
There was a comment.
social media team disavows him.
Well, there was a
because I
comment-
feel like they kind of have to.
There was a comment that
They're
says,
not
"Us
gonna.
Eagle fans do not claim you."
Good.
My fucking God.
So
My mom, in quotes, my mom did not raise a pedophile. Well, you are, so I guess she did.
guess she did.
The thing is that his mom died, but
No, I know that. How do you think she feels up in heaven?
I would be. Haunted or not, she'll be fucking possessing his ass at that point. She'll be like, "Woo! What did you do?"
I need new co-hosts. Anyone want applications? I'm hiring. Wow. All right.
We're getting paid.
We might as fucking well, bro.
I gave you guys water when you came in.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
We're getting paid with liquids.
Liquid. Liquidated
the new
money.
cryptocurrency.
The new cryptocurrency.
Elon, come get this.
I feel like there's a joke here somewhere, but I can't think of it. It's like the people will say liquidated something regarding finance. I just can't think of it.
All right, last comment.
Oh god.
You should be scheduling when you'll be able to shower in prison. The comments are the best.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. Anytime someone's getting maimed online, always go to the comment section. It's the funniest
It's
thing.
over pedo 445. Just retire.
Yeah.
He definitely. What do you think the website's gonna be?
I have no idea.
The movement will continue.
He's probably just saying that. That's probably not
do
gonna
you,
happen.
No, but I mean,
don't think
here's what I
so.
think. I think what he's gonna try to do is the movement will continue. I feel like he's gonna try to find a way to say like, oh, this never happened. That these things were faked and something like that.
My question is, let's say hypothetically this website is supposedly coming. Like he actually is planning on making a website. I know for a fact he's not the one who's actually making it. He knows nothing about technology. He would film his videos on his phone. He didn't know anything about editing.
Who the hell would be helping him with?
That's my question. If he actually is making a website, who is actually saying, yeah, sure, I'll help you, man? Because obviously, whoever that is, they're obviously a grown adult. They've either gone to school or are self-taught people who have used the computer to make their own websites.
Websites are easy to make.
Yeah, he could use.
You could use a
Wix
free
or
website thing.
Squarespace.
You could watch a YouTube video. You could.
I mean, I guess that's true, but
Remember,
But
we took that website creating class.
Yeah,
that 1 year.
and we used Wix, but
Yeah.
if that's the case, it's going to be like the most amateur-looking website on the surface. Which,
come on now, do you really think he cares at this point?
No, I wasn't expecting like the next Facebook engine type beat
Is
on
this
that,
his
but
actual Twitter account?
I'm not entirely sure.
Can we move on?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
sorry.
move on. We spent more than enough.
As always, fuck ADP.
Yep.
Was there something else someone wanted to talk about? I feel like there's one more topic. Resident Evil, Boogie.
Oh, no masks.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
we have a
so,
good update in regards to COVID. Miguel, would you like to do the honors?
So, officially yesterday,
I believe so.
or 2 days ago, the CDC announced that if you are fully vaccinated, and by fully vaccinated, it means 2 weeks after your second dose, you no longer have to wear your mask anywhere.
Right.
But
Rhode Island put out the thing for May 18th because states can do their things differently. But yes.
well, the CDC is a guideline, and they're updating the guideline, and then it's the state's choice to
And all I know is that like stores that's like big like stores, if they say you need your mask, you have to still put on your mask no matter what. But if I mean once
if other restaurants are like no, go at it, then by all means go, but like, at least respect
kind of
the business's policies, you know, until just for a little
I
longer.
kind of like not people seeing my face. Come on, I mean
Yeah, I know. I'm going to feel naked without
I'm gonna
it.
feel naked. I'm gonna be going into work a month from now. I'm gonna be like, I don't feel comfortable with this.
I don't think they're gonna make the well
maybe for I don't know. Yeah,
Well,
for that. So.
I'm looking at the CDC website. This is updated as of May 13th. They said fully vaccinated people no longer need to wear a mask or physically distance in any setting except where required by federal, state, local, tribal, or territorial laws, rules, regulations, including local businesses and workplace. So if your workplace is still requiring that you wear a
You
mask
still have
indoors,
to.
you still have to. But I guess that means like if restaurants allow it, if they're comfortable, you can go into a restaurant and you don't have to wear a mask anymore.
Well, yeah, but if the sign says you don't have to wear a mask, or they don't have a sign anymore. But
And then it also says fully vaccinated people can refrain from testing following a known exposure unless they are residents or employees of a correctional or detention facility or a homeless shelter.
Okay, then,
Okay, so I guess obviously like a maybe
That makes sense, yeah.
detention facility, so like a prison or a homeless shelter, or maybe even like a nursing home too, because they could still be at risk.
I just say if you're going near a hospital, still wear it.
Yeah, I would do just for safety reasons, because again, this is
Like-
gonna be the way of life for a while. Still.
I'm still gonna wear it. Like not in crowded spaces. I mean, sorry, hold on. I'm gonna wear my mask in crowded spaces. Just because you know
safety reasons.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, but
Yeah,
I
'cause-
eventually will be.
Because it's going to take some time for a lot more people to be fully vaccinated, you know, than the 2 weeks. So again, like I said, this is going to be a way of lifestyle for a little while longer, maybe till the end of the year, or maybe longer.
hopefully by the end of the year.
Hopefully by mid 2022, mask will just be like, all right, that's a thing in the past. Take it off.
COVID. Oh, forget about it.
The take it off movement.
Mask off.
the song
Fuck
"Mask
it.
Off."
Excuse me.
Oh yes.
Sorry. And in regards to certain companies, I was just looking at another article by USA Today. They say Walmart, what is this ad? Walmart, Costco, Trader Joe's, Publix no longer require masks for vaccinated customers, assuming fully vaccinated. And then Starbucks starts at Monday. So on Monday, so by the time this comes out, this will all be in effect. At Starbucks, if you want to go get your Starbies, your strawberry, jam, drink, whatever the fuck they have, you don't need to wear a mask.
The only problem I have with this though is there's definitely gonna be some people that are gonna lie and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm fully vaccinated."
Oh yeah, that's the
yeah.
thing. Because
God,
how
yeah.
are they going to confirm that?
I
Like,
mean, they kind of made it hard for your vaccination card to like carry around. Let's be honest. That thing's literally bigger than my wallet.
Well, it's not that big.
It's bigger than my wallet. But you got to remember, I have a small ass wallet.
Oh, that is.
And then my question with that is, regarding HIPAA laws, are companies even allowed to say, "Oh, do you have proof that you're fully vaccinated? Can you show us
No,
the
you
card?"
can't do that.
Okay, yeah, because that's violating. Okay, yeah, because then at that point they have no way of confirming, because then people
That's
can
why
lie.
I still want to wear my mask for a little bit longer.
But with that said, I said this before, that a lot of people before this whole COVID thing, a lot of them were anti-vax, but they never lived through a pandemic before. So I truly believe that there were a lot of people who were anti-vax that became, supporting of vaccinations. Maybe like the ones who were kind of like, I really don't agree with vaccinations at all. But then once they realized this happened, they probably went like, oh, wait a minute. You know what? Dink. Okay, I think I'm good. So
Quick revive.
of course, there's still like
They're
hardcore
still gonna-
anti-vax.
yeah.
Yeah, obviously. But I feel like more people have converted in support of vaccinations because, no one who's been alive this time has lived through a pandemic like this. Last one was the Spanish flu in the early 1900s,
yeah.
1918.
1918 to.
No, 19. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so over 100 years ago.
I mean, I'm excited. It's gonna feel fucking weird though. Let me tell you, I'm gonna
That
be like,
is-
this is weird. Why? This is weird. You
Yeah.
don't know what I look like.
It's been like a year
It's
and
been a
what?
year. A year.
year and 2 months.
I gotta start wearing my my retainer again, so I gotta get my smile going
Oh.
because I was so used to just walking in public. Just,
Honestly, like you know, like
If I didn't shave, it didn't matter. No one saw.
Now you have to look perfect every time you're out. Like, oh my goodness.
I gotta give a shit again.
Give a shit again. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think we're ready for our. What do we do?
Okay,
It's like a video game bracket.
This thing, yeah, the video.
Yeah,
we should do one. We
stupid
should
thing.
do a video
We
game
should-
bracket.
that should be a thing.
But that means
how
we
do
would
we
all,
do that, though?
Yeah, but that means we would all have to. That means you would have to play Resident Evil.
Never mind.
Got him.
We should do like a haunted houses thing.
When we do when Haunted Not comes back.
We gotta go like to all of them across the country. You're coming with us.
No, you're so
You'll be the
funny.
camera guy.
You're so funny. I'd leave you. I'd leave you there.
He'd divorce us.
It'd be a video of me running.
Where's he gonna run to?
Yeah, where are you gonna run with? He has
The car. I'll steal your keys.
Okay.
You think you can take him on?
You
Yeah.
you want to drive Tin Can?
Huh? No.
Exactly.
What's scary, driving tin can or haunted
Or
house?
Haunted House.
Yeah, exactly. You're trapped between a rock and a hard place.
Yes, death or death. I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we're only gonna do one matchup for the movie bracket because I still want to rewatch Interstellar with him because he does need to because the last time you watched it, you were not in the very goodiest of moodiest of.
Yeah, I don't remember
happiest.
what it was. I just wasn't in a good mood that
I
day.
remember
So
that. You were just mad at me. Well, you were just mad. Like I was talking, you're like, shut up. Like I was.
I was
like,
just mad at the world that day. I don't remember why, but
When was this?
this
Like
was
February 2020.
2020.
I
Yeah,
remember.
this is like right before
came over.
COVID.
It was
Oh, was
movie
it
night.
that-
was movie night?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of just there on my phone. Wasn't really there. So I don't remember what that was all about. That was weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna rewatch it probably tomorrow.
Yeah, so this is going to be an easy one, so we can quickly, this will be, we'll just go over the movies and, but this is going to be Saving Private Ryan versus The Matrix.
I know it's. Oh,
So,
damn it.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
So, Saving Private Ryan is probably one of my favorite just war movies.
Well, technically you're correct. It's about World War II.
That 1917 and Dunkirk are up there, top 3. I feel like I've come to love or like 1917 more than this. I don't know why. I think it was just the way it was done. But this, when it first came out, I was fucking blown away by it. The way it was so realistic. The way
I don't think you were alive when it first came out.
when I first saw it. When I first
There we go.
saw it.
You ever just go back in town to
Yeah.
watch a movie?
Yeah.
Honestly.
I have Benjamin Button's disease.
He's
I'm actually
saying
80. I'm actually 85. I really like the movie. It's very realistic. Because I was obviously in World War II. I know what happened.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, I was there.
You were one of the commanders.
I was Hitler.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say it.
Listen, I gotta cut this out anyway.
Do you?
'Cause, like, I don't know.
Why would you cut? I mean,
I think so.
yeah.
No, I'll cut this part out. I'll keep the Hitler part in. But what were you gonna say? I'll cut that part
No,
out.
never mind.
All right.
Come on, I want to hear it now. I'll cut it out. I promise.
I was gonna say, oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my! You're keeping this in. We're
No.
keeping that in. Nope.
No. I said it on purpose.
okay. Well, I'll be the judge of that
Anyways,
when I edit this.
Okay. Both movies in the 90s. Both. I guess I don't know why I was jumping the gun with both movies, but Saving Private Ryan, great. It's a surprise Matt Damon at the end. Thought it was great
It was
acting.
Will Hunting,
Will.
Private Hunting.
Saving Private Will.
We'll say it again.
Come on.
Keep going. No, let's finish this. Keep going.
The goal is to try to get him to say
No.
it.
Okay.
No, just
And then just surprised Matt Damon at the end, and then freaking Tom Hanks had to sacrifice himself. It's basically the same thing as Toy Story 4. He had to go off a separate way.
Imagine Will Hunting. wait, why did I call him Will Hunting? Imagine if Private Ryan, right? When Tom Hanks dies. Imagine if he dies, he just goes up to him and just goes, "So long, partner."
No, ready. It's not my fault. Oh my god! All right.
The World War II movie.
Then you had The Matrix, which kind of defined the way that CGI and like action mixed together. It's a fun movie to watch, and only me and Nicky will understand that because this kid, I don't know if we talked about this during the movie, he was getting some food stuck in his mouth, and I was like talking to him about something, and he was confirming it, making it go but the way he said it, you go
No, so what I do is like when I'm listening to someone, my way of acknowledging them is when I go like just the letter M. That's how I acknowledge like I'm hearing what you're saying. Except I did that while I was trying to get a piece of food out of my teeth, and I went Oh. I wasn't even trying to be funny, but this kid looked at me. All he saw was that. We just both started dying. And then the other part that killed me was Keanu Reeves. No. And then you see, that defined acting. That's what brought acting at a cliche level into the mainstream.
That started his John Wick career.
Oh my
started his
goodness.
John
He's
Wick.
great. He's great as a fucking action guy. Let's be honest.
Oh my god, bro. I would not want to get into a fight with him. I'll say that much.
I think he's been in a romantic movie, but God, I do not want to sit through that movie. I don't even want to.
Kung Fu Love.
I love you.
I almost got him to say it.
All right, let's both be Keanu Reeves, right? I love you.
I know.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
That was a Keanu Reeves moment, realistically.
Does this have a lot of guns? Miguel, I love you.
Just keep going.
This is the worst episode yet.
just finish your.
Anyways, they're both great movies. But anyways.
All right, I'll start. So now, since we're on the topic of Matrix, I thought it's a really enjoyable movie. I thought, what would I have to say that's unique about it? Obviously, this was one of, probably not the first movie, but definitely what brought it into the mainstream. The concept of, what you see isn't real. This isn't reality kind of thing. There's a thing outside of what we consider the real world. And I thought it was really well done because, it brings them into what's supposed to be considered the real world. And I'll tell you what, that real world seems really cool because if I can learn like all forms of martial arts just by putting a disc into a computer, that could save a lot of time, just saying. And especially if it's in like a, simulation style where like I'm in like a kung fu, next it turns into like a dojo type beat. That'd be pretty cool. So it was a really fun movie to watch. That was what, PG-13?
Yep. No, R. That was R.
That's rated R? Oh, okay. I don't know. It seemed like one of those movies.
It's got some fucks in there.
No. But it seems like one of those movies you'd think be rated R, but it's PG-13. I don't know why. It just seems like one of those kind of movies. Just like The Dark Knight. Wait, that's rated R too.
No, what?
The Dark Knight. That's rated R.
PG-13.
What the fuck okay, I do not know my shit. I apologize. Anyways, getting back to the Matrix. So yeah, Will Hunting isn't.
Oh.
Now you got it. Yes. Yes.
I am a god at doing
Oh
this.
my
I didn't say it. I
goodness.
didn't finish it.
Well, you were about to.
No, it doesn't count.
Okay. And so the characters, I've said this before, are enjoyable. They're likable. You got Morpheus, you got the girl, you got the guy, you got the other guy, and then there's what the hell's Keanu Reeves' name again?
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
No, that's not what.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, Mr. Anderson, but Neo.
Neo, yeah.
It's like his stage name.
Yeah, it's like
it's a stripper name.
it's his username online.
It's his porno account
It's his
name.
COD name.
Neo69.
Oh my god. Neomaster69. That's who Thor was talking to. It's Keanu Reeves in the real world. Anyways.
He hummed it. He goes, He said it.
I don't fucking know. Anyways, you kind of summed it up for me.
Yeah.
It's really good movies. Now, Saving Private Ryan. I will agree with Gian when he says this is one of the best war movies at the moment of our time. I agree. It's up there with 1917. When you think of classic, it's up there with like Apocalypse Now. Classic war movies, I mean. Apocalypse Now. You have this. There's an older movie I can't think of that's about war, but I can't remember it. As someone who is a big fan of war movies, they did this really well. Granted, it did something that, has been done before. It focuses on the violence of war. It focuses on like a certain squad. They have a mission that they have to do. Whereas 1917, I think the reason why you probably like it more because it's so unique. It focused more on the psychological and loneliness of war rather than like battle, combat, violence.
Yeah, I guess so. The story.
And of course, it was it was shot in one shot. Well,
supposedly made to look like it is.
Yeah, it made to look like it. There was one shot they definitely cut. But anyways, I was really blown away, I guess you could say, about this movie, Saving Private Ryan. Again, it's a classic. Not much to say. The fighting scenes were amazing. Shots were really good. Like the ending scene where they're on the bridge holding off, that was like, you could feel it. That was intense. And I don't know why the part that I really was like, fuck, dude, was the guy in the tower, the sniper. He was with the squad for like since the beginning. You think, he may make it into the end, but unfortunately, no. Because he gets blown up by a rocket launcher. And he was one of those guys where, like, anytime he would make a shot, he would, like, say a prayer while he was doing it.
I think my favorite part was when Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear came in and swooped in.
He got him almost in.
It's too easy, Miguel. At least you're catching yourself from saying it.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to get... Okay.
This is the worst episode. Yeah, anyways. That's really all I got to say. You kind of summed it up. But I love both these movies. Both staple 90s movies, hands down.
Miguel,
give us your take.
So I'm just going to say this. what if I put both movies down and say which one's the better directed, better
Made.
acting, better made would be Saving Private Ryan. I will admit that. But what I enjoyed more was The Matrix.
Which I understand.
Because I'm a Keanu Reeves fan. You know, I appreciate what he does. I thought the story was interesting. As for Saving Private Ryan, I'm not really a war type of guy,
kind of guy, yeah.
except for 1917, which does it. I like it better than.
I think you'll like
because
Dunkirk
do you
too.
look at that movie from like a photographer's standpoint or a director's standpoint because of how it's shot? Yeah.
I feel like Saving Private Ryan was on a more realistic side. 1917 has more. It was more well thought out in like their scenes, while Saving Private Ryan was like, okay, well, let's put you in the movie.
Right. Yeah. I would still say 1917 is realistic, but it's just I think Saving Private Ryan that wasn't based on a true story, right?
1917 was based on the true story.
No, I know that, but was Saving Private Ryan or was that just like the made up characters? I think like Miller.
I think it's made up. Maybe.
I mean, okay, it's like the non-fiction fiction movie where it's like non-fiction characters in a real life setting.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I already know what you both are voting for. I'm gonna go for
Really?
The Matrix.
Would you be surprised if I tell you I had to think about this for a moment?
Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding. It's Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, I figured.
And you're gonna go Matrix. Yeah. I'm sorry. I have to say this
it's
anytime a
fine.
movie loses. I love the movie.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think The Matrix is better than Saving Private Ryan.
You just liked it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So The Dark Knight will go up against Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, that's easy for me.
Fuck. Okay. That's
And
not too
then
hard.
We only have one more matchup, which will be Interstellar versus 1917, and then we will be going into the third round, which will only be 4 matchups, and then we will be going into the fourth, and then the final one.
The final round, which
Frontier.
by the time the summer comes, which hopefully be finished with this bracket.
It's gonna be like fall.
Honestly.
It's gonna be the
Oh
fall.
my god.
But we started this shit in February. I shit you not. Fucking when March
It's
Madness
May.
happened, just before March Madness happened, I think, and it's going to be June soon.
Yeah, we're already halfway through May. It's the 15th. So, but
Let me see how.
Oh, yeah.
hear that voice crack? Yeah.
Yeah.
Still going through puberty, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't grow a full beard, so might as well.
Yeah, we can grow a lot of other hair other places, but you know.
Yeah, like on my head, and my other head. Yeah, baby, we're expecting that.
And end it. Just go.
Damn it. We'll do it next time.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was just trying to get him to say it.
Oh. So this is a shorter ass episode.
Yeah, I know. It's a short ass episode.
Okay.
What was it? Our shortest episode yet?
No, we've had one under an hour before. I think it's one episode when Miguel wasn't here.
Yes.
I think it was the New Year's one. Might have been.
Okay,
I think
okay.
so. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for listening.
Thank you
watching.
guys for watching.
Share, please. Apple, Spotify, YouTube.
Yes.
Yes. And yes. Soon we'll be on Pornhub.
I was literally about to say that.
Were you really?
I was questioning it because I feel like Pornhub is too overly used. I was gonna think like X videos and yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any final words before any? No, Miguel. Listen. I have a question for you. I want to ask you what your final words are, but I also want to ask you what is this thing you always say? I just can't think of it. Do you know what it is?
It's your catchphrase, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. He